My dear, your beauty was a wildfire that burned away all my sanity. Your smile shattered my calm, leaving me lost in a storm of desire. I loved you so deeply, your reflection haunted every corner of my mind. That beauty, too wild, too raw, made my heart tremble and break at once. I chased your light until my soul cracked beneath the weight of obsession. Your eyes held galaxies, and I was drowning in their infinite madness. You were a beautiful curse I begged the universe to reverse and rewrite. Loving you was the sweetest madness. Losing you became my cruelest clarity. I'm still haunted by how your beauty stole my reason and my peace. You ignited storms inside me no calm could ever hope to tame. The way you move, like chaos wrapped in silk, left me unmade and undone. Your beauty pierced my soul's armor, leaving me naked to both pain and love. In your light, I lost the fragile grasp I had on my own mind. You were too radiant, too fierce, a flame I burned for, and from which I fled. Madness was inevitable when your face became my only truth and torment. I loved you so much, I forgot where I ended, and your madness began. Your beauty was the music that drowned out my sanity, sweet and cruel. Even my silence screamed when your image haunted my darkest nights. I chased the ghost of your beauty until I could no longer find myself. You made my heart a battlefield where love and insanity fought endlessly. Every glance you gave twisted my world until nothing made sense but your chaos. Your beauty was a storm that broke me, softly, violently, endlessly. Loving you meant surrendering to madness wrapped in the guise of perfection. Your face was my beautiful prison. I longed to escape, yet never did. Insanity bloomed in the space between your smile and my desperate heart. I was drowning in your light, forgetting how to breathe without you. You burned through my defenses, leaving only ash and aching love behind. Madness whispered your name every time I tried to find peace again. Your beauty shattered me so deeply, healing became impossible, yet I loved it. You were my sweetest addiction, even when you drove me to ruin. I lost myself chasing the echo of your impossible, radiant face. The more beautiful you were, the deeper my mind descended into chaos. Loving you was a madness I wore proudly like a shattered crown. Your beauty was a cruel gift I kept unwrapping pain wrapped in gold. I was broken by how beautiful you were and how much I craved you. Your face burned into my soul, an unbearable, intoxicating tattoo of madness. I fell into your beauty like falling off a cliff, wild, breathless, endless. You became the beautiful madness that stole my calm and shattered my peace. Your eyes were black holes where I willingly lost my fragile sanity. I was undone by how your beauty pulled me into love's darkest depths. Your radiance was a blade cutting through the quiet I never knew I needed. I lost all reason loving you, trapped in the delirium of your smile. You made me beautiful inside my insanity, a cruel and sacred transformation. My mind broke in the way only love that's too wild can break it. You burned too bright, and my heart melted like wax beneath your fire. Your beauty was the madness I never wanted cured, only consumed. I chased your shadow until it became the only thing I could hold. You're the chaos that colors my dreams with impossible, painful beauty. Your face, a maddening poem I'm still trying desperately to understand. You were too much light for my fragile heart to ever contain. Your beauty wasn't just seen, it was felt like a wildfire in my veins. I was a mad lover, lost to the endless depths of your grace. You were the beautiful ache that haunted my quietest moments and dreams. Loving you was a beautiful madness, a spiral I never wanted to leave. Your beauty shattered my soul's glass, scattering my pieces into eternity. The madness began when your face became the only truth I could see. You were a breathtaking storm, and I was powerless beneath your wild skies. I was undone by the way your beauty blurred the line between love and madness. You pulled me into a beautiful chaos where sanity no longer mattered. Your beauty left a scar so deep it became part of my soul's map. Loving you was losing myself beautifully in the fire you ignited within. You became the madness I carried like a secret prayer, fierce and wild. Your smile cracked the silence in me, releasing a madness I'd never known. I loved you so much that sanity slipped quietly from my trembling hands. Your beauty whispered a madness only my broken heart could understand. I fell into you like a secret, dark, and beautiful madness I embraced. You were the fever that kept my heart burning when all else went cold. The madness of your beauty is a language only my soul speaks now. I lost my mind because your love was too beautiful, too fierce, too real. Your eyes promised madness, and I willingly surrendered to their wild pull. You were my beautiful torment, the madness I carried like a sacred wound. Loving you was a delicious madness I never wanted to wake from. Your beauty was a storm in my veins, shaking every corner of my being. I was a prisoner to your beauty, beautifully insane and endlessly addicted. Your smile held the madness I craved like a secret no one else knew. You made me forget how to be sane with every glance, every touch. Your beauty was a fever that burned through the cold walls of my heart. I loved you so wildly, my sanity slipped quietly into your shadow. You were the beautiful madness that made every heartbreak feel worth it. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Your beauty was a wildfire I chased until only ashes remained in me. I was lost in the madness of your face, the only home I ever needed. Loving you meant dancing on the edge of beautiful insanity and tender pain. Your eyes carried storms that drowned me in a beautiful chaos of love. You broke me beautifully, tearing down walls I didn't know needed falling. Your beauty was the madness I could never escape, nor ever wanted to. I was addicted to the madness your smile sparked in my restless soul. You're the wild, beautiful madness that turns my silence into a scream. Loving you made me beautifully insane, more alive in madness than in peace. Your face is a madness I carry quietly beneath my ribs, always burning. You were the beautiful storm that left me breathless and beautifully broken. I fell into the madness of your love, never wanting to find the way out. Your beauty was a fever that refused to cool, burning through all reason. I loved you so much, I forgot how to hold onto sanity's fragile thread. Your smile broke my world and built a beautiful madness in its place. You were the madness I craved, the wild pulse in my quiet heart. I chased the beautiful chaos in your eyes, losing myself without regret. Your beauty was the sweetest madness, a storm I never wanted to calm. Loving you meant losing my mind beautifully, drowning in your radiant madness. You made my heart a beautiful war zone where love and madness collide. Your beauty was a wild song my soul danced to, even as it shattered. I was broken by the madness your love awakened inside me, painful and pure. You were the chaos my heart needed, a beautiful madness I held close. Loving you was the sweetest madness, a wild dance I never wanted to end. Your eyes held a madness I gladly lost myself inside, time and again. Your beauty tore down every wall I built, leaving me beautifully undone. You made me a prisoner of beautiful madness, a willing captive to your light. I was addicted to the madness in your smile, the beautiful ache I wear. Your love was a wild fire that burned away all my quiet peace. You were the beautiful madness that made every heartbreak worth every moment. Loving you meant losing all reason and finding a new kind of freedom. Your beauty was a beautiful torment, the madness I carried in my soul. You were my beautiful chaos, the madness that made me feel fiercely alive. I fell into your madness, willingly a prisoner to your beautiful wildness. Your eyes promised beautiful madness, and I surrendered with open arms. You broke me beautifully, leaving me shattered and reborn in your radiant light. Loving you was a delicious madness I never wanted to escape. Your beauty is the madness I carry silently, the ache that never fades. I was undone by the wildfire of your love. Beautiful and consuming, you made my heart a battlefield where beautiful madness and fierce love collide. Your beauty was the madness I lived for, the storm I never wanted to calm. I loved you so deeply, my sanity slipped quietly into the shadows of your smile. Your face burned into my soul like a fever that never fades. You were the beautiful chaos I chased, losing myself in your wild light. Loving you was surrendering to a madness both terrifying and exquisite. Your eyes held a madness that pulled me deeper than love ever dared. You made my heart a wild place, beautiful and dangerously unsteady. Your beauty tore through my calm like lightning tearing through dark skies. I was broken beautifully by your wild, untamed, impossible light. You were my sweetest madness, a wild flame I could never put out. Your smile was a beautiful madness that haunted my every waking thought. I fell into your beautiful chaos, willingly lost in your radiant madness. Your beauty was the madness that taught my heart to beat wildly again. Loving you was the sweetest madness I never wanted to cure. Your eyes carried a storm that broke me softly and forever. You made me beautifully insane, the madness I crave in quiet moments. Your beauty was the wildfire I chased until all else burned away.